Hey guys, welcome back. And in today's video, I'll be talking to you guys about what calisthenics is and a few pros and cons about it. I feel like in today's world, in today's context, that people think the only way to get fit is by going to the gym. But that's not the case because there's another form of training called calisthenics, which in my opinion is much better than going to the gym, which I'll explain later in the video. Now you may ask what calisthenics is. Calisthenics is a form of training where you use your body weight to train yourself through a series of various movements and exercises. So personally, I have been training through the form of calisthenics for the past 3 years and it has helped me so much. Like I've gotten so far just from training calisthenics, and I believe that it will help you guys as well. So now I'll be telling you guys 5 pros and cons of training through calisthenics. The first pro of calisthenics is that it is very convenient in terms of its accessibility and cost. First of all, you can train calisthenics anytime, anywhere. You don't require any specific special equipment to train calisthenics, because calisthenics involves a series of movements and exercises that only require your body weight, which means that you can literally do push-ups on the floor, sit-ups on the floor, and probably just go to a nearby fitness corner to do pull-ups, which is awesome. And secondly, it is cost effective because you don't need to buy any equipment unless you are planning to train at home, which means you would have to buy a pull-up bar to put in between your door frame. But other than that, it is extremely convenient, and that's why I love training calisthenics. The second pro to calisthenics is that you are prone to lesser injuries when compared to training in the gym. First of all, when you train in the gym, you're putting additional weight on your body and your joints, which means that it could cause even more stress and tension. However, calisthenics does not have that risk because your body and joints are already used to your own body weight. So when you train, there isn't going to be that additional tension or stress on your joints. So you are going to be fine. However, if you do the exercise incorrectly, that could still be dangerous. The third pro to calisthenics is that it improves your overall aesthetics because calisthenics involves a series of compound exercises. Compound being that when you work out a certain exercise, you're going to be training more than one muscle group. For example, when you do push-ups, you're training your chest and your triceps. Also, you'll be training your abs and your back, depending on your form. This means that you're training more muscle groups during one single exercise. So when you've recovered from your exercise, you'll actually notice that you've become stronger in those places, and also those muscles will be growing bigger and stronger, which improves your overall aesthetics. The fourth pro to calisthenics is that it will never get boring. As you progress further, you'll be able to do much more exercises than when you first started. For example, when you start off with push-ups and you find that it's gotten way too easy, you can move on to diamond push-ups, Romanian push-ups, and tiger band push-ups. It applies for pull-ups as well. From pull-ups, you can go to archer pull-ups and even muscle-ups. And it applies to dips as well, because you can do regular dips and then Russian dips and Korean dips, which are all much more difficult than the first one. This means that you will never get bored because there's always something to do and try. The fifth and final pro of calisthenics is that it improves your overall posture. This is because when you train different muscles from different muscle groups, each of those muscles gets stronger, meaning it's able to hold more of your body weight. Some people have weaker muscles near their lower back and sometimes their abdominal muscles, which causes them to stand at an abnormal posture. However, when you perform calisthenics, your body gets used to that weight and will then be able to support it much more than before. So it improves your overall posture and your looks, and it's awesome. Now here are the cons of calisthenics. The first con of calisthenics is the lack of increasing weight resistance. This is because when you constantly train with your body weight, your body and your muscles both get used to your weight. But the way to counter this is by changing the form of your exercises. By changing the form of your exercises, you engage different muscle groups and also make the exercises much more difficult, which uses more of your strength and energy, which trains your muscles more. This makes calisthenics training much more difficult compared to the gym, where if you want to increase your weight resistance, all you have to do is just add an extra set of plates. The second con to calisthenics is that there's a difficulty in the isolation of singular muscle groups. This is because calisthenics involves a series of compound exercises, meaning it's always going to be training more than one muscle group at once. For example, if you feel like your chest are small and you want to bulk it up, there's not much you can really do to isolate and train the muscle group. For example, to train your chest, you're gonna have to do dips and push-ups. But the thing is that when you do dips and push-ups, you're constantly training your triceps and a little bit of your back as well, making your exercises not that efficient in training singular muscle groups. The third con of calisthenics is the lack of leg workouts. I'm not saying that there's nothing you can do to train your legs, because the thing is that you can do squats, calf raises, lunges to train your legs. But the thing is that larger muscle groups require higher weight resistance to become bigger and stronger. Thing is that your legs have been carrying you for your entire life, so it's used to your entire body weight. So if you want to get bigger, you should go to the gym. Personally, I head to the gym to train my legs because I've been doing squats and calf raises for a very long time that my legs are no longer growing due to calisthenics. So honestly, my recommendation is that either you do weighted calisthenics or you go to the gym to train your legs. The fourth con to calisthenics is that you'll be progressing much more slower than people who train in the gym. This is because calisthenics requires your own body weight to be used as weight resistance to train your muscles. The thing is that after every day, your weight is only going to fluctuate from 1 to 2 kilograms, meaning that it's going to be remaining around the same constant weight. So your muscles aren't exactly carrying a heavier weight, but by increasing the reps and sets, you can counter this. Also by changing the different types of exercises you do and the form of it. The fifth and final con of calisthenics is that it is harder for beginners to start their training. First of all, when you start off as a beginner, either you're really fat or you're really skinny, which means that you don't have that much muscle, or you have muscle that's not able to carry and support your body weight. See, the thing is that when I first started, I was really fat. I wasn't able to do a single push-up, that I literally required my brother to hold my ab and my back so I don't fall to the floor when I do push-ups. So what I did was, for the first 2 weeks of my training, I went to the gym to build a foundation. So after training for 2 weeks, I went straight back to calisthenics with a foundation of 3 push-ups and barely a single pull-up. But over time, I was able to progress much faster. The thing with calisthenics, it's more of a graph that does this than this. So that's why calisthenics is going to be difficult for beginners, but once you pick it up, once you get the momentum, you're going to be amazing. So those are the 5 pros and 5 cons of training calisthenics. But overall, in my opinion, I feel that training calisthenics is much better than going to the gym and doing your training. This is because I saved so much money and so much time training calisthenics. And when I first started, I didn't think I would be able to do the things that I could do today. But it's all about patience and hard work that will get you to where you want. So overall, calisthenics is an amazing thing, and guaranteed you guys will see results maybe after the first 2 months of training. And once you start seeing results, you'll feel amazing by yourself and you keep on going and getting better. Alright, thanks guys. I hope that you guys have learned something new from this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video, probably in the next 2, 3, 4 days. So yeah, take care guys, stay safe.